Tell us a little bit about those numbers, because we did see operating profit missing, but sales did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no surprises here. So that's what's kind of the catalyst, I would assume, for the stock going up today. We did, yes, of course, operating profit in the fourth quarter did miss those consensus estimates. But a number of analysts, as I've been reading through a number of different reports, especially from the local houses in Seoul, they expected this one-time payment of year-end bonuses to drag down operating profit. Why they didn't factor that into their forecasts, we don't know. But still, they did miss those operating profit in the third quarter, coming in at 13.8 trillion won. The estimate was for 15.21 trillion won. But you're right, sales did beat the estimates. There's, of course, the foundry business is going great guns right now as semiconductors are in short supply. We're not going to get any guidance necessarily from executives today. We have a headline saying that they're going to have their fourth quarter conference call on January 27th. So we have to wait another 20 days or so as we get final numbers. These are preliminary numbers, remember, and they do not break out the individual unit performances. So we're not going to get the foundry breakout. We're not going to get handsets and mobile and consumer electronics, et cetera, and display unit as well. So we'll have to kind of read the tea leaves here that they're doing well in semiconductors. Yes, memory chips are in a down cycle in the later part of 2021, and that also kind of weighed on operating profit a little bit. But again, the situation in Xi'an in central China is worth watching. Obviously, if this lockdown in the city is going to continually expect to have production impact.
Yeah, Steve, tell us more about that lockdown in Xi'an. Can we gauge how long it's going to go for and what the potential impact on future quarters for Samsung could be?
No, we can't tell how long that's going to go. It's like predicting the length of a piece of string, right? It depends on the virus situation in Xi'an, right? But what we do know is that Samsung and Micron, the two biggest memory chip makers in the world, they have large presence, large factories and output and capacity built into Xi'an. So there will be an impact. In fact, I have this statement from Hanwha Investment and Security saying the memory chip down cycle is forecast to end sooner than expected, and the closure of Xi'an will lift NAND chip prices. That, according to their analyst Lee Son-hak. Also, Korea Investment and Security saying the shutdown of Xi'an due to COVID-19 will limit supply of DRAM and NAND chips, with both Samsung and Micron seeing production disruptions in the Chinese cities. This is worth noting because Samsung has 42.5% of total NAND flash memory production capacity in Xi'an. Also, it accounts for 15.3% of global output capacity. So we will be watching this one very closely. At the end of the day, if there are shortages coming out of Xi'an, it's going to lift the prices quicker.